Hi everybody, my name is Katie at KatieMFitness, and today I'm doing a low to moderate intensity cardio workout. I will be providing modifications for this workout in order to make it easier or harder, and I will also be using weights. Let's go ahead and start warming up. Let's start with this step touch here. Roll those shoulders back. And roll the other way. So for this workout today, there are 6 exercises. I have them divided into 2 groups. We're going to repeat the exercises back to back, and we're going to do a total of 3 rounds for each group. Roll those shoulders front to back. And last time here. All right, hold it center, take a deep breath in, and exhale forward. Hold it at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up and exhale forward. Bend your knees. Roll it up. We're going to do that 1 more time. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Roll it up. Back to that step touch. Inhale and exhale down. All right, we're just going to reach across. Keep that step touch going. Reach those arms. We're going to reach this overhead. We're going to turn this into a side hop in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hop side to side. Now you can omit that hop and just do a step, add a little bounce in there, or you can really pick it up here and hop. 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some leg curls. We're going to reach around there and tap that heel or ankle. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it center. Inhale up. And exhale, arch it back. And bring it back to the center. We're going to step back here with 1 foot. Press those hips forward. Lengthen up. And switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep alternating sides here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips pressing forward. 3, 2, 1. 1 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time here. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take our feet out wide. Go side to side here with lunges. You can reach for the floor if you want to, or you can just hold this up. Keep that spine long, belly button pulled in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that back to the center. We're going to jog in place here or march in place and speed bag arms. Now you can bring this up for butt kickers. You can just keep it at a little jog here or a march in place. Keep it going. We've got jumping jacks after this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now next up we're going to walk this out. If you don't want to be on the floor, you're going to come to the wall. You're going to do push-ups. All right, big breath in. Exhale, walk it out. We're going to keep that going. And let's do one more. All right, let's twist here. This is our last warm-up exercise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, big breath in and exhale. All right, so that's it for the warm-up. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need a quick drink. All right, so for this first exercise, I'm using 2 light weights. We're going to kick right and left, and we're going to cross. I'm going to cross left and right, and then 2 regular squats or 2 jump squats in the center, and we're going to repeat that. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So kick, cross, cross, and then 2 jump squats or 2 regular squats. Kick, cross, cross, kick, cross, cross. Keep that going. Now, in order to make these squats easier, instead of coming into a full squat, you would just do a slight bend at the knee. And the kicks, you can keep those kicks low. In fact, you could tap, cross, cross, and then squat, squat. So you can tap, cross, cross, and a small bend there at the knee. So keep it going. Kick, cross, cross. Let's do 2 more rounds. Kick, cross, cross. And last round here. And rest. All right, so moving on to the next one. We're going to use 1 dumbbell for this one. I'm going to go with a moderate weight here. So we're going to do a front lunge, staying on that same side, a deadlift, and then 2 high knees with that weight pull, that overhead weight pull. We're going to alternate the sides. 3, 2, 1. So a right front lunge, step back in, right leg deadlift, come back to the center, weight comes up overhead, pull and pull. Then we're going to alternate. We're going to go to the left and a deadlift. If I don't lose my balance. Keep that going. Remember, good posture here. Think about a long spine, engaging those abs. Remember, big breaths. Don't hold your breath. Keep it going. Front lunge, deadlift, high knee 2 times, alternating those sides. You may find that you've got a side that you balance better on. That's totally normal. That also can vary from day to day. It actually can vary even throughout the day. Totally normal. Just keep it going. Let's do one more each side. And our last one here, take it into that front lunge, deadlift, high knee, and rest. All right, so we are not using a weight for this next exercise. So we're going to do a slow burpee. We're going to bring it in. We're going to take it out for a side lunge. We're going to hop across and then back to that slow burpee. So we're going to lead all on one side. So after you come in for that side lunge, that same leg is the leg that crosses in the front. That's how I'm going to keep it straight. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so a slow burpee. Now you can speed this burpee up. You can hop this burpee to make it harder. If you don't want to be on the floor, you can come to the wall. You can do a push-up. You can do a side lunge. Instead of that hop, you can just bring it out, cross it over, back in. All right, so slow burpee, out to a side lunge. And remember, you can cross it over if you don't want to hop. All right, keep it going. Out to that side lunge, hop cross. You can add a hop at the top. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, that is round 1. We have 2 more rounds of those 3 exercises. Grab a drink if you need a drink, and we're going to start right back from the top. Keep those feet moving, step touch, or shuffle, jog in place. All right, so we're starting back with those 2 weights. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we have side kick, cross, cross. Hold up center for 2 squats or 2 jump squats. Keep that going. Remember to breathe. So kick, cross, cross, jump squat, or regular squat for 2. Good posture. Nice long spine. Abs are engaged. Keeping those abs tight. All right, one more round here. Kick, cross, cross, squat for 2. and rest. All right, grab that single dumbbell. So I'm going up and wait for this next one. You do what works for you. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we have that front lunge, stepping in, staying on that same side, same leg for a deadlift, and then 2 high knees with that weight pull. So even in that forward flexion, you want to make sure you're not rounding those shoulders and back. So good posture all the way through here. Struggling here with my balance. Hopefully that noise isn't coming through and loud for you all, but my boys are upstairs just absolutely being loud. All right, let's do one more here on this other side. So hopefully it's not too loud for you. If it is, my apologies. And rest. All right, so for this third exercise, it's no weight. We've got that burpee, side lunge, and hop cross. All right, so this is the end of round 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we have a slow burpee, side lunge, hop cross. Now again, you can speed this up to a regular burpee if you want higher intensity here. And remember that modification on the wall. If you can't make it or don't want to make it to the floor, I keep forgetting that little hop at the top. If you want to add that hop at the top, and it doesn't have to be a hop. You can just bring it up, bounce it up on the toes. All right, let's do 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, keep those feet moving. We've got one more round here. Oh, my allergies are really bothering me today. All right, so grabbing my set of light weights for those side kick, cross, squats. 3, 2, 1. So kick, kick, cross, cross, jump squat for 2 or regular squats. Kick, kick, cross, cross. Keep that going. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, man. One of those days. Let's do 2 more rounds. Kick, kick, cross, cross, squat or jump squat for 2. Rest. All right. Front lunge. 3, 2, 1. So remember, we are alternating the sides here. Tight abs. Keep those abs engaged. Slight contraction there all the way through the movements, especially if you're having any sort of balance issues. You really want to focus and make sure that you are engaging those abs. All right, let's do 2 more. Last one here. And rest. All right, so that is it for the first group. We will be using those weights in the second group, so keep them handy. Keep your feet moving. All right, so this next exercise is going to be a back lunge. So as we step into that back lunge, we're going to twist to the outside of that foot and back in. And we are going to alternate the sides. All right, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. So back lunge with the twist, and then we're going to alternate. Keep that going. Now, to make this easier, you can hold this up right here, add a twist right here rather than coming forward. Again, with any of these squats and lunges, you can keep that shallow bend instead of coming into the full squat or the full lunge. Now, to make it harder, you can jump it in. You can add that hop there in the middle and rest. All right, set that weight down. Now for this next one, light weights are optional. So we're going to do a jack and a cross, jack and a cross. So I think I am going to use my weights. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So jack and a cross, jack, cross. All right, so here's your modification. Whoops. Jack, cross, jack, cross. Now you can also, you could go one weight here, and then I keep messing that up there. One weight here, one weight here. Or you can use 2 weights. All right. Jack, cross, jack, cross, jack, cross. Now you can do this without any weights at all. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we are not using a weight for this next one. So we're going to shuffle and a hop twist. Shuffle, hop, twist. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So shuffle and twist. Now, instead of the shuffle, you can grapevine, twist, grapevine, twist. So your feet don't have to leave the ground. Keep that going. Last one here. And rest. All right, that is round 1. So we're starting back with that weight. For the back lunge and twist, get ready. 3, 2, 1. So twist, center, twist, center. Now remember that modification, holding the weight up here with a very small bend there at the knee. You can also hop it in. You can also hop it back. So keep that going. I'm going to stick here with this middle option here, this moderate option. So make sure you're not rounding the shoulders. So chest out, lift that chest out. Abs are tight here. Always incorporating the abs. 6, 5, 4, last one here. Rest. All right. We have a jack cross. I was about to get ahead of myself. I was about to skip this one. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Now remember that modification with one weight or even here. Keep that going. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Grab a drink whenever you need a drink. We have that shuffle, hop twist. 3, 2, 1. Now remember, grapevine and twist. Grapevine and twist. Keep it going. Here's 4, 3. Last one here. Rest. All right, one more group. Grab a drink if you need a drink. We have one more group. I'm sorry, not group. One more round. All right, so grab your weight. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here's 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last exercise. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So shuffle, hop, hop, twist. Here's 6. Last one here. Rest. All right, that is it. Grab a drink, but keep those feet moving. Grapevine here. Big arm circles. Last one here. Step touch, circle those arms the other way. Let's bring this into leg curls. Reach around, tap that ankle. All right, we're going to bring it to the front here. Tap the ankle. Four more. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do some shoulder rolls. Circle the other way. And this time we're going to roll those shoulders back, pull them away from the ears. I'm going to bring my hands behind my back. You can if you want to. And we're really going to pull those shoulders away. Take that right ear to the right shoulder. Bring it to the center, switch sides. And back to the center. Inhale up. We're going to exhale to one side. Let's hold it here for a bit. On your next inhale, bring it back to the center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale back to the center. All right, big breath in. Reach up, get some length on that spine. Keep that length and exhale. Hands to your thighs. And inhale, lift. So shoulders are back. Spine is long, lengthening out through the tailbone, out through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, we're going to round. Tuck that chin to the chest. And inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Roll it all the way up from here. All right. Big breath in and exhale forward. Now you can stop at your thighs if you need to, but we're going to shift our weight over to one leg. So if you can't reach the floor, just rest your hands on your legs somewhere. Most of your weight is on one leg. And back to the center. And shift that weight to the other side. Back to the center, bend your knees, and we're going to bring it up to our thighs. Take your feet out just a little wider if you need to. I'm going to bring my right forearm to my left thigh. I'm going to reach around for a twist. Come back to the center. Hold that for an inner thigh stretch. And I'm going to go to the other side with that twist. Bring it back to the center. Hold for inner thigh stretch. And back to the center and roll it up. All right, we're going to lift one leg, circle through that ankle. Circle the other way. And set that heel to the floor. We're going to reach down for the toes or reach down for the floor. Stretch through the hamstrings here. Really pull those toes back toward the shin. If you need to, you can reach down there and pull those toes and bring it all the way up. Same leg here. We're going to bend that knee, lengthen up through the spine. And then staying on that same side, reach that foot back, press those hips forward, and again, reaching up, extending through the spine. And then we're going to start with this very same stretch here on that other leg. So other foot goes back, press those hips forward. And bring it in, bend your knee. Lengthen up through that spine. And then we're going to bring this to the front. Circle that ankle. Circle the other way. And heel to the floor. Reaching for those toes, or really wherever you can reach, if it's wherever it is. Pull those toes, flex that foot, pull those toes back toward the shin. Feel that stretch down in the lower leg. Spine is long, shoulders are not round, shoulders back. And toes to the floor, roll it up. Take in a deep breath. And exhale. All right, we're going to bring our arms out wide. Give yourself a big hug. Walk those fingers around as far as you can. Reach it up tall. This time the other arm is on top. Reach those fingers around. And stretch it up. All right, one more big breath here. And exhale. And you are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me today for this cardio workout. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to share this video and hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you the next time.